What a bizarre village that was. I'm still not sure what to make of it. The villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity. Oh, surely I'm as plain as they come. 'Twas as though they were praising me somehow. The very memory sends chills up my spine. I shan't soon return.
Best watch yourself.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I'm surrounded by witches all the time.
I'll carefully conserve my strength. I sense eyes upon us.
I trust all's well, sir.
Prod me if you must, master, but I've nothing more to say. Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
What? Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Time to head to market, methinks. Unless we've business, you'd best leave me be.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. I sense eyes upon us.
I see life as a journey, to be walked a day at a time.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'twerk so far away.
Aye? Did you want something?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Why not hop in the cart? Your feet will thank you. Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
Townsfolk won't attend the snail performance. Townspeople don't think of me.
Can't expect swear so well at once in Lonsdale. I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty.
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
We're not allowed to talk during mission. Naught compares to a real pal.
Naught to look forward to but a long day of work. So tired these. Town life just about anyway.
I'll need to replenish my
This
stock
hustle and
before
bustle
long.
puts me right at home.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Dead on my
Saucy
feet.
rumour.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
I'm a wanderer at heart. Not even age can hold me. Put a price on it.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
I'm in fine.
All this quiet makes me come o'er anxious.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect, who've seen things ordinary citizens aren't privy to. I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new... Someone is looking this way. Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
You're wasting your time talking to...
Suppose I'd best get to work.
A lonely place. Not without its charms.
I'm bloody starving.
I'm always willing to lend a helping.
I'm quite sure I wasn't, but ox carts don't run so late, and now was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Mind? I'd be glad to talk when I'm off.
It's my duty to find them.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Would that someone spare me this agony?
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Some call it cultured. I call it
Not to
dull.
work if I'm to put bread on the table. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Plenty of gossip to be had here, I bet. Wonder if there's any...
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Got any arms for a man?
Take it easy today.
Lots to look forward to. I've been on my feet.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out.
I hope I've not left aught undone.
Welcome.
I've about had my fill of this place.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
You seem well.
Aye? What do you want? What? Where did you get this? No. Never mind that. Listen, whatever you found out, whatever you think you know, pray, do not speak of it to anyone.
A shocking development. I hadn't known things could go so very differently here.
It is not what I expected.
A welcome respite from all that happened.
Quite the predicament.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Gladly stay away.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
I must be vigilant.
Look.
Sounds as long as you please.
Where was I found again?
What should I do?
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
Must we speak now, sir? I've lots...
I'm always willing to...
New equipment's coming. Such quietude is a blessing.
Can't make a living if I get myself in.
This place is lovely. I might stay a while.
Days like this make me glad. At your leisure. Lots to do.
Clean and tidy. What else
What's
needs
going
doing?
on in town? Might go and see.
I won't time.
What do ye want?
Teach him a lesson in sorts. Nice place this.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
We're off to Burnworth Palace then. Here already, are we?
Would that such peace reigned.
Oh, I can't complain.
You need a permit to enter Batal, but they've become quite difficult to acquire of late, unless you're a Mind, rumor has it that it's easier for Beastrons to obtain them. Perhaps because Batal's more of a Beastron nation. That's led to some people acquiring Beastron masks, of all things. Seems a bit much, if you ask me. Come to think of it, I've nary a clue as to where one would go to apply for a permit to begin with. Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
I do not believe we are acquainted. Greetings.
All I need's my health, I suppose.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Still waiting on that report. I've no intention of swapping gossip.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find
I won't time.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
come here by choice. 'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. My days are spent in solemn reflection. You are more than welcome to...
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Onward to Burnworth Castle.
You got a hankering for something? Let me know.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Just leave me.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. If I were you, I'd pay a visit. The place is full of unsavory characters as well.
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
Me?
What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of... Well, take your time. You know where to...
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Arms for the poor. Pray grab.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. But but ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shut.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind... Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Gathering clues will be essential to our success in this matter.
True enough.
Where could... Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I have...
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Was I lacking in devotion?
Where's my coat?
Always got to be in the thick of things, me.
It'll soon be home.
I'm good at who did. Must have taken a wrong turn. I'll take any chance.
Have a look.
We have found...
Well met! This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours...
Farming might look like simple work.
I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
True faith must come from the spirit. Please give me an
No one's coming to my rescue right for this home, as I well know.
The other day, I chanced to see a now. That's not so strange, and rightly so, as it gave me a right their faces may match.
Is there aught I can assist you? Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went without. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
I spend my days in quiet reflection. I must be grateful. At least I have a full belly. 'Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. True faith must come from
Suppose you're all right. Always gotta be in the thick of things, me.
Watching me.
true faith must come from the spirit.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to pray. Follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
Shall we follow, Master?
True enough.
Is there no getting through this door?
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together.
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely in any scholar's dream.
Right you are.
This way, if you please.
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never expected this.
The books ne'er seem to end. Seem to...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
got something for me?
Some other time, maybe.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here. Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
Some call it cultured. I call it
Still a
dull.
while ago before my shift's over.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
I'm so wrong. My opinions. I'm sure I can't buy it. Quite sure it's
Spend all day here.
Gather round! Treat your ears to... What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. Gather round!
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Hoi, friend! Having any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue another talk. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be willed about as she pleads. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll siege, though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
True enough.
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by...
Would that I was kept half as busy as I once was.
Welcome to... And quality is what you need if you want to... Five. So before you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate the bit.
While you're here, eh?
Townsman.
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Let's drop through fence train. See what I can find.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
Tis important we rest where and when we can. And there are few places more inviting than the capital of Vermund.
Take care you do not become so focused on the city that you become blind to your surroundings.
True enough.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
Indeed, you are correct.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
Harpies, Master!
I did my best to match your skill, Master. One of us has to be drenched.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. Is there aught this pawn might do? Yon chest is in a place not easily accessed.
How might we approach it?
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Best not be bothering me for no reason.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
What's your problem?
Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
Indeed, you are correct.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're...
There, Master! Saurian!
Prepare yourself!
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us. Last.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer
Naught save a shooting star could heighten the sky's majesty this night.
True enough.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
I understand.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I've...
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Would that all my days were so trained.
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
There's no hope.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
This place cheers me right up. Got any good stories?
Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' day. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. And I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap silver ore will serve? We can purchase it or mine it up ourselves.
True enough.
This is my favorite place in all the gardens.
I've trained for this.
'Tis so dull when there's nothing doing.
Mine isn't. My days are spent in solitude.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are red.
It was a paltry repast, but pray, take this.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Wait for the new equipment to come.
I ought to act
Lots to be taken care of.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
What a right mess I'm in.
Can't remember the last time my pockets jingled.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
True enough.
You looking for a fight?
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time. Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. A well-organized pack is my special. I sense eyes upon us.
May the heavens shield us from...
Would that I could spend all day here. Greeting. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words... You've my gratitude. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, 'tis lovely to see you.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? How are things?